I did a search on Trump's shoes, and they're lace up. Now, I have some of those lace up shoes, and you can't take them off unless you undo the laces. There's no way you can take the shoe off. You see a picture of the shoe. Now, this is put up by, what's it, Daily Beast? What Donald Trump's abandoned shoe reveals about him and America. Well, it should reveal that it's an elevator shoe as well. In the rush to safely, after shots were fired at him, Trump left one shoe on stage. It says a lot about him and our political movement. This was written by Ben Sherwood, updated July the 15th. Again, you see a clear photograph of the shoe, and they're lace-up shoes. Don't know if they're elevator shoes, but the speculation is that they are, in fact, elevator shoes. Original reporting and analysis straight from the Washington to your inbox. Get the Daily Beast's free political newsletter. Sometimes a shoe is more than a shoe. In the mayhem of the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, a single black Oxford shoe was left behind, abandoned on a platform, where the former president was wounded by a sniper's bullet and smothered in a Secret Service protective scrum. Trump, it seems, lost one shoe in a melee on stage. That shoe, a sole survivor, reveals a lot about Trump as a consummate performer who candidly thinks first about himself and then about his audience. Under fire and on camera, the events in Butler offer a remarkable window into Trump's primal instincts and mastery of political theater. After the first burst of 3 sniper shots rang out, a male agent says in a transcript detailed by CNN, "Get down, get down, get down." At least 5 agents, including one woman, rushed to surround Trump, who crouches on the ground behind the podium. Agents call for an armored vehicle, the Spare, to get away from danger, and they confirm that Hawkeye, a counter-assault team, is on the scene to defend the former president. The agents pose a key question. Are we clear? And are we good to move? After an eternity of 48 seconds, an agent reports that the would-be assassin has been neutralized. Shoot her down, the agent says. We're good to move. Okay, so this again confirms what I've stated and what we've all heard. The first series of shots reportedly came from the sniper. The second series of shots came from the Secret Service agents. Why didn't they report we've got some shooter on the roof in our sights? The goal in Secret Service jargon is to get Trump off the X, the target, as fast as possible, but Trump doesn't sound in any particular hurry. Let me get my shoes, he says. Let me get my shoes. Yeah, he wants those shoes. Should have had his hat on, too, because you can see the bald head he's got. The male agent says, I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Trump repeats, let me get my shoe on. Another agent suddenly notices the former president has been wounded. Hold on, the agent says. Your head is bloody. Sir, we've got to move to a car, sir, an agent says. Trump is wounded and bleeding. Every second counts. But Trump is undeterred. He insists for a third time in only 9 seconds, let me get my shoes. A female agent says, okay, and another agent says, we gotta move, we gotta move. Settling for one shoe, Trump realizes there's another opportunity to seize. Wait, 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 he insists. Fully 74 seconds after being grazed with agents trying to rush him off the stage, Trump wants a moment. Making space with his hands in the middle of the phalanx so that he can see the crowd and the camera can see him, Trump mouths the words, fight, 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 while pumping his fist. The crowd roars like a coliseum or one of the UFC fight nights that Trump enjoys attending. An agent can be heard saying, we've got to move, we've got to move. In the midst of an assassination attempt with unknown danger around him and young using their bodies as shields, It takes 81 seconds from the first shot to get Trump off the stage. All the first reality television president, Trump instinctively understands the visuals and the symbolism movement. This is the performer two-step, me, then you. Trump's first thoughts, himself. He needs a shoe for whatever reason. He needs a shoe because he's not 6'3". The crowd and what they really want. A gladiator rising back to his feet, his head bloodied and unbowed, shoe or no shoe. In a historic sense, of course, the shoe won't matter. Former president was almost killed. One supporter died from a bullet wound. Another two were badly injured, and an assassin was neutralized. In time, every aspect of the incident will be analyzed and investigated by the Secret Service and Congressional Committee. Reports will be written, and every political dimension and implication will be pundit and polls. In the contest of shoes, however, we don't need to wait. No polls are necessary to show that Trump is winning. For his supporters, Trump, well-polished shoe left on the stage surely stands for his invincibility and indestructibility. In the same moment, his opponent's shoes stand for the very opposite. President Joseph R. Biden, vulnerability and even frailty. For a politician who spends a half-century in traditional black leather shoes, Biden's recent footwear choices reveal an older man focused on his own stability, steadiness, and comfort. Black Hoka transport sneakers with cushioned soles, Skechers slip-in sneakers, and Cole Hug O'Brog Oxfords with rubber soles. Yes, shoes matter in politics. In the early 1970s, President Richard Nixon tried to show his casual side with strolls on the San Clemente beach. On the white sand, he wore black wingtip dress shoes. The faux pas confirmed what many suspect with Nixon. In 2008, the holes in Barack Obama's shoes reminded voters of Aldi Stevenson, soles with holes. Men of the people, those holy shoes proclaims. It's just a joke. For Trump, one shoe is a reminder of his moment in crisis. His first impulse was that he needed his Oxfords and didn't want to leave them behind. But then his second instinct took over, making an even more embattled mark. At this moment in American politics, it seems this enduring image of a raised fist in the midst of chaos and confusion is winning over stability and comfort. I'll attach the link. Look at it, pass it along, and thanks for listening.